Hey guys, so today we're going to be making some music. This is the first music related video on the channel. Now, I already have quite a bit of music experience. This is Bandlab. Before Bandlab I tried using GarageBand, but to be honest I didn't really understand how to use it, and I'm not going to show you guys the beats on there. It's a little bit it was a little bit embarrassing. And then I also tried to compose music on this app called Flat. It was really tricky and difficult. So, and anyways, also this app is like doxing me here. It's like automatically showing my personal information. I don't really appreciate that. But anyways, we're gonna be doing some music here. Obviously, like I said, I'm very experienced. I've played piano for well over a decade. I'm not kidding about this. I'm very experienced when it comes to music. I have multiple accolades. I'm actually a two-time state piano contest winner. Although it was back in like middle school, but it still counts. Okay, it still counts. And today we're here. Today we're gonna be working on composing music here. And yeah, this is our first video for music. Obviously, we're trying to make a hit video game, so this music is going to be catered towards video games. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to show you all something about music. You got to set your tempo. You want it fast, you want it slow. We're going to go with a pretty fast song, and we're going to start with a we can make it look a little more complex, like a 3/8. So basically, like if you have a 4/4, it's like 4 beats per measure. And you have it's like the length of each note. The top and bottom, you have to be careful. It gets trickier. So when you have the top, right, this is like 3 beats, 2 beats, right? It gets trickier when you have like the bottom notes and you change those. So we're gonna try challenging ourselves today by changing that. So we're gonna go 3/8. So as we can see here, it looks like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 beats. 7 beats. Anyways, so we're going to try to work with this time signature here. We're going to go with, 120 tempo speed. So it's going to go pretty fast. So we're going to start off with guitar. Oh, I don't have a guitar. Okay, so we're going to start off with looper. And we're going to get a pack. So we're going to get a dark pack. So maybe we want to make like a edgy song, like an edgy funk song. This is 150 beats per minute. Oh, so we're gonna set E minor. That's right, I forgot to mention this. So we're gonna go E minor. So we're using looper packs. I've never done this before. Oh, hold on, let me take off my headset because I have to be able to hear this. Oh, jeez. So how do I'm tapping the buttons, but nothing's happening, bit. Ooh! I like this. Wait, where'd it go? Huh? How do I add this? What the f... Right. We have it here. Right. And then it's a looper. What the hell are these controls? I just wanted the loop button. What is this? What? Oh, it's like a fade in and out. Okay, so we'll have a fade in, fade out. And then time stretch. Whoa! What? That's so bizarre. I like it faster though. Actually, let's make it go faster. Oh wait, what? It doesn't make it faster. Oh no, we have to use the time stretch tool. So, let's go here. Yes! I want it to be maybe a little longer. But it stops. I don't like that. Don't stop. And then we will loop it 16 times. So it's like fast. And then we want to add like a sampler. Browse sample kits. Alright, because every good song has a sampler. Creator kit collection says 59. Let's go dubstep. I thought that would match. No thanks. So we want to go ooh, okay. So we want to go, let's start it at the end, at the start. Oh, that's good, that's good. So we want to go, so we want to make sure it's on tempo. So it's 3 in between. So 1, 2, 3 in between, 1, 2, 3 in between, 1, 2, 3 in between, and then we loop this. Boom. Okay. Now don't worry, it might not sound good right now, but that's just because we haven't got the main melody yet. And we haven't got the supporting pieces. So in music, you want to have progression, right? So after the first 2 measures, we're going to have the drum hits. Look at this, we got the drum machine here. 2 measures, the drum hits. Boom. We got the drum melody in here. Okay. And then go over to our virtual instruments, and we want to add a melody. So we're gonna go. I told you guys I'm experienced with the piano. That's very nice. And we're obviously going for a dark, edgy tune, so we're gonna go with a dark, grand piano. So we're in E minor. That sounds like a good melody to me. So we're gonna go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't know if this shows up on my screen recording, but my phone is like blocking off the notes, and it's like really annoying. I don't know why you would design it like this, but it's really annoying. Let me space out the notes here. So we have to fill in. So 1. So let's go 1. So we're gonna have this, and then there's the initial melody, and then we're gonna copy this, right? And then we're gonna have the progression here. So, okay, watch. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna develop a little melody here, and that's the AB section. Boom. So this is our initial melody here, and so we want it to go. Okay, we're not gonna do all this right now, obviously, because I gotta, we gotta get the first draft going. But I think we have our initial melody. We haven't heard it yet though. Let's test it out. Hold on. Like, it's not like very calibrated, but hold on. When the drum hits, hold on. There's something there though. There's something that. Hold on. When the beat drop. Like, obviously it's not as like polished because this is just the first draft, so you guys have to understand that. But this has potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little offbeat, but No, 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 there's something there, there's something there, there's something there. Especially with the funk packet looper. You know what I mean? There's something there. What is that noise? There's like an alarm. So I could bring that back. So like, you know how in Deltarune Chapter 3 in the finale, well, technically the post-finale, depending on how you want to look at it, in the Roaring Night fight, it's like the sounds sound like a blaring siren. It's like a dark song. It's like sounds sound like a blaring siren. It's supposed to like sort of subliminally message like, hey, this is a massive threat. And you know what else is massive? The game that I'm gonna make and the channel this is gonna be. So the point being, this perhaps earlier on in the song we wipe this other stuff. We just keep the looper and this sample section. At this part, we stretch it out so it's like an alarm, kind of like in Black Knife, which is the song that plays when you fight the Roaring Knight. So perhaps, you know what I mean? Like you could look, you do that. I think this has potential. I think I'll continue developing this, and I'll tell you guys, you know, the updates, what I've learned, in the song and stuff like that. And obviously, I'll have more music on the way. It's already been nearly 12 minutes, so maybe I should put an end to this video. But if you guys want some more music-related content, specifically, obviously, music for video games, you know, just let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely get more music out there for you guys. And yeah, and I think this is my first video that's going to be going in the music category, actually. And the thing about the categories too, my Pokemon Pro video was initially categorized as people and vlogs, and I learned this. You can actually go in and you can change the category. So I changed it to gaming for that one. So yeah, you guys already know. Yeah, this is a good start. Obviously it's not super well polished, but it's a start. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I think it's better than what I had on Flats and GarageBand. You guys, I'm not gonna show you guys what I had on there. It's a little bit embarrassing, but I think this one is more presentable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could low-key dance to it, you know? I could see it becoming like a TikTok trend. Obviously, like I said, it still needs more time, it still needs more work. Guys, I only worked on this song for about 10 minutes. You know, music takes time, you know, like, Drake, you know, you have these, musicians who spend, like, 5 months in between songs, you know? Making music takes time. I made this in only 10 minutes. You know, and realistically, it would have been like 5 minutes, because I'm, you know, obviously teaching you guys and giving you guys commentary on how this works, and how, you know, my story and what I've been doing and how I've got here up until this point. And you know, this is a vital step, because, you know, I'm trying to document my process on this YouTube channel for when I make that hit video game, and, you know, I get the big channel along with it. So, you know, this is very important for me to document my journey. So yeah, that's it for this the kazoo video here. And yes, that's about it for now. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Oh yeah, you gotta do like the call to action stuff too, right? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make sure to leave a comment, which videos to make next. I haven't made a pixel art video or a general art video yet, so maybe that's next, or maybe I just go back to doing Pokemon Pearl. I also haven't posted anything regarding game development, but the thing is, I don't have a computer set up right now, so it's hard for me to really demonstrate that at the moment. I have been working though. I've been doing, so I took a programming class. I'll tell you guys this some other time, but I've been taking programming class. and I took a video game design class, so I'll show you guys some of the stuff I have in there, as well as some of my past projects in Scratch. And yeah, maybe I also do like reaction videos and stuff too, to like learn stuff about music and game development and all that. And yeah, that's about it for now. Bye-bye.